speech impediment problem. And I say this respectfully. Regardless if you have any type of learning disabilities at the end of the day, don't ever get discouraged or allow someone to feel like you stupid or slow or less than the next person. Because God created us all differently, in all different shapes or form at the end of the day. You're not less of a person because you have a delay. You're not less of a person because you show up for yourself differently and you ain't got malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully because getting discouraged at the end of the day, especially having a speech impediment problem at the end of the day, it would definitely put you in a mindset of like, okay, well, I don't need to talk. But that's not true. If God installs something within you, go ahead, be yourself. Because what's truly for you ain't going to go against you. What's truly for you is not going to dim your light. And I say that respectfully. I'm a grown adult now at the end of the day. And I love myself. And I can't allow someone to dim my light because of the fact that I have a little delay at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, when you keep working on yourself and doing better and prospering at the end of the day and allowing your dreams to become your reality, can't nobody stop you but you. And I say that respectfully, regardless of who's rooting you on or not, when you your biggest cheerleader at the end of the day, can nobody stop you but you. And I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. And I say this respectfully. Bullyism is real. It really is. And it's so unhealthy. It really is. Because there's a lot of adults that I know that suffer from disability problems. But that doesn't make them any less than the next person at the end of the day, because they get up every single day and they try. They get up every single day and they show up for themselves in the most healthiest way. They get up for themselves and they not trying to discourage their neighbor. They get up every single day and they ain't got to disrespect somebody to step on somebody's toes to get far in life. And I say that respectfully. So because you have a speech problem or you have certain lack of a lack of a delay that they carry on and say at the end of the day, don't stop being yourself. Always be your authentic self. That's why they get mad anyway at you. Because you're original. And everybody truly loves you with no malicious intentions. That's their issue. But always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. I'm not going to stop being me because I have a speech impediment problem at the end of the day. I'm not. And I don't care if somebody judges me about it at the end of the day. Yeah, I could be talking for a very long time, but then sometimes my words may cut up and it may relapse at the end of the day. But that's okay. As long as I know that I get up for me every single day and I choose me, and I know at the end of the day that I am smart, that that's how God installed me to be, I don't care what nobody got to say how stupid or retarded I am at the end of the day, because I choose me to better me. Because what's for me ain't going to dim my light. What's for me is not going to go against me. What's for me is not going to discourage me. And what's for me is not going to disrespect me. And I say that respectfully. It really be the thought process of me. Never allow yourself to get discouraged because you have a speech problem. And I say that respectfully, regardless of how old you are. And I say that respectfully because from a child point of view, going into your adult at the end of the day, some people don't break out at certain things, and it's okay. But as long as you know that you keep getting up every single day and loving yourself correctly and not allowing someone to dim your light when it comes to your confidence, don't give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully, regardless of what he say, she say, they gotta say about you. Loving yourself never dim your light. And I say that respectfully. Always move accordingly. God's existence. It was always God's existence. It was always God's existence. Loving yourself is not a crime. Self-love. Determined. I was determined to show up for myself, not to dim my light. I was determined to understand my vision, to treat myself right. I was determined to recognize my confidence that God installed within me. Not to play victim, but to show up for me. Willing and able at the end of the day. Things when I couldn't see for myself. Days when I couldn't see for myself. I understood at the end of the day I was my priority. I was my biggest cheerleader when they gave up on me. It was days when I was sick, I couldn't get out of bed. But I understood God's direction at the end of the day to mentally heal me, to show me I am worthy. Something that they couldn't get in tune was knowing they worth, to self-reflect, to mentally go within. He wanted me to dim my light because I was willing to treat myself right. It was trauma and pain endured with me from a child point of view, and it went into my adulthood. What a view. I allowed myself to self-reflect, to mentally go within, to understand true self-awareness, understand my calmness. At the end of the day, I found peace within to show up for myself, to understand balance when it came to common sense. Something they couldn't get in tune was knowing they were. They had to sneak this, me, try to discourage me, only to realize they only fell short when it came to common sense, that lack something that they truly lacked, but self-confidence. It's a thought process for me. When you have self-control and you show up for yourself when they try to antagonize you, try to humiliate you, try to destroy your character, and you continue to keep showing up for you, to understand your view. Here's your reality at the end of the day. It's days where you have your days, your moments at the end of the day, but you don't give up on yourself when it come to pain. Allowing yourself to believe in yourself, to understand and love yourself correctly. Never give up or let alone live in fear because it's someone else's mindset. They trying to control you. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never allow someone to dim your light. And I say that respectfully. Seeking revenge, it wasn't part of God's timing. God's protection for all the right direction. When God shows you at the end of the day, you are worthy. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. Regardless of what disability you have, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your age. And I say that respectfully, especially when you got malicious intentions. They're not going to understand why you choose yourself to better yourself, why you choose your confidence at the end of the day that God installed within you, to recognize that you are worthy. Continue to show up for yourself when they're not rooting for you at the end of the day. They want you to dim your light when it comes to their pain, but that ain't got nothing to do with you when it comes to their drama. It's a thought process for me. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Never allow yourself to dim your light. They say, Naya, why you always repeating yourself? I say, I ain't the devil. I'm trying to show you the right direction at the end of the day. Because the devil at the end of the day will repeat so much things and have you brainwashed, not seeing for yourself in an unhealthy way. But God allowed you to see at the end of the day, even if I'm repeating myself, I'm showing you at the end of the day that, hey, get out of that mindset of being brainwashed, of being your own worst enemy. And I say that respectfully. Always move accordingly. The energy is different. When God shows up and shows you at the end of the day that everybody's not for you. And I say that respectfully. The good God ain't for sale. And I say that respectfully. Never get discouraged because someone didn't know how to respect you. Never get discouraged because at the end of the day, someone put you in secret competition with themselves. At the end of the day, you was never part of their race. They say you slow, you stupid, you lack this, you lack that. You ain't smart enough to be somebody. You ain't a nobody at the end of the day. They was laughing too fast at the end of the day. Only to realize how God didn't make a mistake when it came to you. You truly was praying not to go against yourself, to become your own worst enemy, but to show up for yourself in the most healthiest way. When your enemy didn't want you to become your best self vision of yourself, and God was showing you order when it came to becoming your best self vision of yourself. Everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. You know, God installed confidence within us to love ourselves, to show up for ourselves in the most healthiest way. Regardless of what milestones was installed within you, from a child point of view, and it's supposed to dim your light and discourage you. And it went into your adulthood. You are worthy. Don't get discouraged today, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. Healing trauma and pain will never be an overnight process. It's not a race at the end of the day. But choosing your best self-vision of yourself to elevate was part of God's time, and believing yourself, understanding your hope, to understand your faith at the end of the day, to understand the end of that receiver, to catch your blessings right to left. They would never understand your confidence that you chose yourself to better yourself. Days when they try to dim your light. And they want you to be in the mindset of being depressed, anxiety, PTSD, sweating somebody at the end of the day who wasn't trying to show up for you. And they had malicious intentions. It be the thought process for me. What's truly for you is going to show up for you. What's truly for you is going to respect you. What's truly for you is going to dim your light. It's a thought process for me. Loving yourself is not a crime. Yeah, they humiliated you, they disrespect you, they took your kindness or weakness. They portrayed you to be somebody you truly wasn't. But you matter and you're worthy. And I say that respectfully. It ain't about likes and views when it's your reality. Becoming your best self-vision of yourself and not to dim your light. Now your genuine love, respect. I attribute time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe week, have a safe month, have a safe year, have a safe day. Protect your energy because not everybody's meant to be part of your journey, and that's okay. Now your genuine love, respect. I gotta go. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word. Being yourself is not a crime. It's not. In regards to who disrespected you when it comes to your disability at the end of the day, you matter, you're worthy. Don't get discouraged today. And I say that respectfully. Have a good day.